Hello, 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 everybody. How are we doing today? Welcome to another episode of the Ben Burnside Show, coming at you here from Fresno, here in my home studio. All right, here is another uh, latest trailer reaction. And I noticed we're getting into award season with some of these movies that are coming up. So we're getting the trailers for those movies now. Um, Not going to be much of an award season because of what is happening around the world, unfortunately. And it's interesting to see how the Oscars uh, the Oscars seems to be changing the rules as we go along because in order to accommodate for the world that the changing world that we're living in right now with COVID. So I think they're allowing like uh, drive-through videos, um, or videos that you would see at a drive-through. You would allow entries for that because a lot of movie theaters are closed. I think they're allowing a lot of streaming movies in as well. So we're getting a lot of different movies. It probably, I wonder, I really am concerned. Well, I'm not concerned, but it's unfortunate. I think it's inevitable that this is probably going to be the least competitive Oscars ever. So, and that's unfortunate, but I think that's the hand we're going to be given COVID and a lot of movies that were going to be released this year, and there were going to be a lot of them. They've gotten delayed reasonably because I think the studios want to make money with those movies. So a lot of movies that would be in the running for the Oscars, I guess they've removed themselves out forcefully or voluntarily because of COVID. But it is what it is. Let's look at the trailers we have here. This new trailer, I just got through a trailer with Tom Hanks. Now we got one with Johnny Depp. This is a movie called Minamata. Uh, I wonder if this is an awards movie too. Let's take a look at the plot. New York, 1971. Following his celebrated days as one of the most revered photojournalists of World War II, W. Eugene Smith, played by Johnny Depp, has become a recluse, disconnected from society and his career. But a secret commission from Life magazine editor Robert Hayes, played by Bill Nye, sends him to the Japanese coastal city of Minamata, which has been ravaged by mercury poisoning, the result of decades of gross industrial negligence by the country's Chiso Corporation. Ooh. Oh, I did not expect it to be this. This trailer could be interesting. This is like a conspiracy. Sounds like an investigative one, like a mystery. All right, let's take a look now. All right.
There's a company in Japan that's been dumping their toxic waste into the sea. The people need help. We need global attention. We need you.
I'm the greatest photographer that Life magazine has ever had.
But you are. You're the single most impossible photographer that Life has ever had.
Listen to me, I need the pictures, Gene.
Bring the story home.
The cover-up is going to be as much of a story as the story itself.
この人は一人で来たの?
You cannot let your emotions run the show. Go home.
人類最後の戦争にしようじゃありませんか
ケンさんとおとなしな方?
Why would I be? The Native Americans, they believed that a photograph would literally take a piece of the subject's soul. But it can also take a piece of the photographer's soul. Focus on the photograph you want to take. Focus on what you want to say.
Oh boy. Oh, did they say 2021? Yeah. In cinemas 2021, according to the trailer. Alright. I liked it. I liked it was a very different trailer. A very different trailer. You know, I like movies like this, where, you know, it's not like a mainstream movie. It's not a movie that's gonna win box office records. It's not. It feels even like out of the limelight for an awards movie. You know, it's just a different. It's just a kind of just an indie movie, like a different type of movie, and it tells the story differently. That's kind of what I'm getting at, and it's telling it's telling a story in a way that's different, that can be explored differently, that I think, filmmakers, they don't really seem to do enough of. They don't tell, I don't feel like filmmakers sometimes tell stories in a unique way sometimes. I don't know. I think I'm getting indie. I think I'm getting like artsy or something. I don't know what the fuck's going on. But anyway, you know what I mean. I just think this trailer and this movie, the feel of it feels a little different, and I like that. I had a friend of mine where I would be in his house all the time watching movies that I've never heard of, but I was glad that I heard of them when I was done watching them. They were, and gave me an education on watching film. Really, I feel like I wouldn't go as far as to say it was like an education of me learning about events, kind of like this. Like, this is based on true events. Like, okay, based off what events? Like 2 events? Like based off how he got on the plane to Japan and how he got off? Like, what's that supposed to mean, based off true events? Like, it's a little vague. But even then, I don't watch a movie to learn about the events of something. Of how I don't go to learn about the accuracy of the events. I just go to watch a movie. I think that's what I've kind of learned over time when I'm promised something like this for a movie, with that being true events I'm talking about. I'm just glad that this movie made me aware of this thing happening. Apparently this was a corporation cover-up in Japan, and that's all a movie needs to tell me. I'm very intrigued. I thought this was going to be more noirish while watching it, but it's not. It's kind of artsy, even. But it almost made me want to go to Japan, really. So I definitely have an interest in seeing it. Johnny Depp looks like he's trying to win an Oscar with this movie. Looks like he's trying to act his butt off here. So I wonder if this is another awards contending movie, or if it was at least supposed to be for 2020. Clearly it was. The title, the YouTube title of this, has the year 2020 in it, as I hit my knee on the table. But yeah, it's again another example of how COVID has affected the Academy race. Just in movies in general, there's countless examples of the negative impacts that COVID has had toward movies, and it's unfortunate, but I think we're adapting pretty well, and we're going to get good movies out of this. So, regardless, they'll come. So that's what I have to say about it. It looks good, and the style of this movie makes me very intrigued to watch it. I'm going to see this. What did you guys think of the trailer? Did you guys like it? Are you guys going to see it? Did you like the style of it? Did you thought it was a little weird, a little different? Not your style? Leave your comment down below and a like. Like and subscribe to my channel. Watch all my other reactions and videos on there. And also follow my podcast with my boy Jesse Allison. with our podcast called Garage Guys Sports Talk, located on Spotify and Anchor, where we just talk about sports and shoot the shit of what's happening in that world. Alrighty, guys. Until then, I will catch you on the burn side. See you later.